Back to workplace issues, because Marissa Mayer, the chief executive of Yahoo, and she's one of the world's most high-profile working mothers, she sent an internal memo to staff this week which has become a major international issue in the workplace because she's introduced a ban on people working from home. She feels that it interferes with productivity when people work at home. Well, we have a couple of guests with us. Let's start with Joanne Hession, who is Managing Director of QED Training and author of Don't Get a Job, Build a Business. Hello to you, Joanne.
Hi, Matt. How are you?
I'm going to quote from the memo to you. To become the absolute best place to work, communication and collaboration will be important, so we need to be working side by side. That is why it's critical that we are all present in our offices. Some of the best decisions and insights come from hallway and cafeteria discussions, meeting new people and impromptu team meetings. Speed and quality are often sacrificed when we work from home. We need to be one Yahoo, and that starts with being physically together. What do you make of that?
I mean, I can see that a lot of people are pretty upset with what she said. I feel that people need to be really clear that if they are going to work from home, that they're not working at home to stay with kids and to, be able to let the cable man in and things like that. I think that it's really important to think about what it is you need to do in a day, and remote working can really, really help that. I mean, it can avoid distractions. It can save on travel time. There are huge benefits to working from home, and I think she's probably made a lot of people very unhappy about it.
Yeah, but what about the argument, though, that sometimes you need the interaction, you need to be with people, that you're more productive, that you're brighter, sharper, if you're bouncing off other people, that you can't do that if you're at home on the phone or if you're Skyping people?
No, I think, again, it goes back, Matt, to being really focused about what you're trying to achieve. So I don't think that it works that if you're trying to get idea generation and, all these things happening just by meeting people in corridors, that's just a waste of time. I think that you need to be clear about what is it that different people need to get done on different days, and if it's a case that you need to be generating ideas on things, then yes, that's what you hold a forum for. But there's so much of work that needs to be really focused work that bringing everybody into one building is not the way to do it.
Because there's a lot of issues in relation to this. I mean, could there be that some employers will take advantage of people if they are working from home?
I find that it's all about, as employers, knowing what the expectations are of the employee. And if you're really clear on what outputs you're looking for, then you're not worried about the hours they're spending doing things. So, if say, for example, if you want your floor cleaned, it's really important not to count the hours that it's taking someone to clean the floor, but to look at the outcome of actually having the floor cleaned. Does that make sense?
It does make sense. I understand where you're coming from, but I also wonder about people that if they're working from home, that they become insular perhaps, that they need the sociability of travelling to work, meeting people on the bus or on the Lewis, chatting to people in the coffee shop if they get a coffee, chatting to people inside. That otherwise, if you're staying at home all day, how are you going to meet people? How are you going to be happy?
Yeah, no, I mean, you've got a good point there. Again, it's knowing the right things to do when you are working from home. So with some of our team that work from home, and we train people to start up in business as well, so there are huge cost benefits to working from home initially when people decide to do that. But if you are going to work from home, you need to know that either you need to be getting yourself into an office and being part of a team, or hot desking, as well as that, attending networking events. And even on some occasions, one of the guys that works from home from us, he's based in Wexford, we talk to him on Skype every day. He comes into the office once a week, but he also meets up with other if they just happen to be men, but men that are all working from home in Wexford, and they all meet up at 11 o'clock on a Friday for coffee.
All right, Joanne Hession, thank you very much for joining us. A couple of your comments coming in. 53102 is the number for your comments. We'll be back after this.
The Last Word with Irish Life.